Greetings, greetings, greetings. I am here again, your host, Chantel Sierta Shakim, coming to you live for this energy reading of the day. We are tapping into universal energy, allowing ancestral insight and wisdom to flow through. I come on here every day. Today is my day 121 of going live and sharing this beautiful gift of tarot. It is an intuitive gift that anyone can do, really. It's just about tapping in and playing with the cards, and seeing what they say. I want to preface this that tarot is never, oh, there's our cards. There's 3 of them. But tarot is never a end all be all to whatever comes out. It's just an intuitive message. Receive it if it aligns. If not, let it go. So the first card out is the Star card, okay? Followed by the 10 of Wands, the Chariot, and the 9 of Cups. We're off to a great start. Typically, I come on here and I pull 7 cards. Woo! They're coming out fast, y'all. Followed by the 9 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, and again, the 6 of Swords. We are going places, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is our 7 cards. And we are going to just sit in this energy for a minute. I hope you all are doing well. It is Friday. Yay! We're going to ring the bell for that. I hope your week has went well. I hope you've accomplished a lot that you wanted to accomplish this week. And I hope that everything is aligning perfectly for you. As I said before, I am your host, Chantel Sierta Shakim. If you're coming into the space, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Please don't hesitate to heart me. If you are a creator, if you have a platform, please heart me. It doesn't take nothing but to click that heart at the top. And then let's tap the screen. Get some more people in the space. So the cards I just pulled are 7 cards for the universal energy of today. And the first card is I expect miracles. This is your wishes and dreams coming true. They are attached to your heart space, and it is up to you to see it through. The way that you do it is to walk away from the things that no longer serve, releasing your cares and burdens to the ethers, knowing that the universe will supply and help you tend to the essentials. We are definitely going places. This is a victorious energy. This is a harmonious energy of balancing the shadow and the dark, the shadow and the light, allowing everything that you need to be manifested in your sight, but you have to be on top of it. You have to be on top of what it is you want to experience and begin to navigate all of your experiences in that direction. And when you do, you will receive that pot of gold, everything that you desire. This is a 9 of Cups. This is allowing your heart to shine bright. This is being open to all the things that you want to receive, creating a platform and the capacity to hold that which comes up and share it with those that you love. And continue to nourish that abundance that is made available to you. We went from the 9 of Cups to the 9 of Pentacles. Pentacles is all about that material manifestation. Everything that you hope and dream is being made manifest. As we are in this new Scorpio energy, it is a time for us to begin to tap into our intuition as the Queen of Cups shows up, allowing all of our emotions, our fears, our burdens, our worries, our truth to begin to shine bright as we surrender to the will of the universe, knowing that it is always working for your in your favor. We are ending with the 6 of Swords, which is allowing the transition, allowing the change. And as I talked about that Scorpio energy that we are entering, this is a very powerful time for transformation. This is a powerful time to begin to alchemize your experiences, bringing them into balance so that they can take you into this abundant space of the Nine of Cups. This is beginning to fill your cup and allowing you to see that reality being made manifest. But you have to surrender. You have to release control. You have to begin to really go with the flow that moves you in the direction that you want to go. So as you all know, if you've been following me for a while, I go into the tarot, I read from my own intuition, and then we expand with clarification cards from The Secret of the Ancestors, the Chakra Alignment deck, and Our Soul's Journey. And I also read from the book of the Light Seers Tarot, just to get the interpretation from the book, as they each have an affirmation that moves us. Yes, I do readings. If you don't mind tapping the screen, sharing this reel, I will definitely take your question. All right, just to share. That's all I ask. Give thanks, give thanks. I love that. So I will, before I tap into this, I just want to say that tarot is only a guide. It never gives you a full picture. It only confirms what you already know. So give thanks for your question. If you want to put it in the chat at your convenience, I will get to it as soon as I complete this read. All right? So here we go. The Six of Swords energy is the first card, well, the last card out, but it was kind of the last card in our last reading yesterday. I come on here and I do tarot every single day because this is what my inner child loves to do, and this is how we play. So I think of tarot as just a confirmation to what we already know. So here we go. As we are receiving those hopes and dreams, this is where we are expecting the miracles to begin to show up in our life. That is the energy that we are opening this call with, and this is the energy that we're going with. Okay, so the last card, I start from the bottom and work my way back to the top for the ancestral reading and the ancestral message. So here we go. It says, I accept help as I easily cross this transition. So we allow our hopes, our fears to help us move into this energy of the Queen of Cups, seeing our hopes and fears coming true. It's all within you. You just sometimes have to release it to begin to see it manifest in this now reality. So the Queen of Cups says, my intuitive heart openly expresses deep love. My intuitive heart openly expresses deep love. And what is it? A love for self first, and then a love for everything that we get to experience, knowing that we get to create our experiences. We create our reality by our hopes, by our dreams, by our intentions. So what comes forth? Everything that we desire, but we have to nurture it. It says, I enjoy the bliss and abundance that I have sown. I enjoy the bliss and abundance of all that I have sown. And it's coming through as the pot of gold or the treasure chest. What are you reap what you sow. What you put out is what you in fact get back. And this is the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups says, I open my grateful heart to the gifts that are coming my way. This is really where we are receiving the gifts while we open up to love, loving ourselves, loving the things that may be not so good, but that are there to move us in a new direction and help us navigate this new experience. So we can be open and grateful and receive the gifts that are coming our way as we balance this yin-yang energy, as we balance the light and the dark, as the Chariot shows up. And that is a major arcana card, and it is number 7. So number 7 of the major arcana says, I am choosing who I am becoming, and I run toward it with conviction and constant motion. Understand, we have to accept all parts of us, the good and the not so good. You know, knowing that it all helps us to become our truest self, while we release the cares and burdens to the ethers. All negativity, everything that is holding us back, those old stories that we tell ourselves that we're not good enough, we're not worthy, we're not ready for what's to come. Get ready so you don't have to be ready, and you will receive those miracles. It says, I release my burdens into the ethers, knowing that the universe will help me tend to the essentials. And that is all that we have to do. Release the negativity, release the toxicity, begin to speak pleasantly to ourselves, begin to expect the best, and constantly see things getting better as you affirm how good can it get. And this is where the star card shows up. We expect miracles, and that's what this card says. So I'm not gonna read it from the book, because it says I expect miracles. When you wish upon a star, when you set an intention for how you want to be, do what you want to be, what you want to do, what you want to have, expect it to show up as you nourish the life that you are currently living, knowing that it's all up to you. We create our reality by what we do, by what we say, by the company we keep, and the things that we are attracting. You know, you reflect that which you desire, and it is up to you to do it and set this world on fire. Ashe, ashe, ashe. We will tap into the clarifying cards after I answer Leela's question. So she said, should I give Devon another chance and does he still want to be together? Devon and Layla, should you give him another chance? Ooh. Do you feel like you should give it? Layla, okay, give thanks. Thank you, Layla. Do you think you should give him another chance? Because honestly, sis, it's really up to you. But we are going to go into the angel deck and see if we can get a clear answer. Should Layla give Devon another chance? And does he still want to be with her? If it's really, whoa, 3 cards flew out here. It's really up to you. Do you want to be with him? If you do, what is it that you desire out of the relationship? The first card out says, there is something better. So don't feel like you have to settle. Don't ever feel like a relationship that you had that had some good times but then began to be turbulent is for you. Because we don't have to fight for what's for us. We don't have to fight in a space of what is ours. And this card says there is something better. Okay? Followed by perfect timing. You have to understand timing. Everything happens for you. If there was a reason that you separated, take time to understand why that happened, because it was in perfect timing. And you know that you are worthy of more than what Devon has offered. And if he's not ready to rise up to meet you where you are, maybe it is time to let it go. And then it says, look for the signs. Has he changed? Is he giving you a sign that he wants to be together? Or is he giving you the sign that it's over and that you're not worthy of his time? If that's the case, understand there's something better. Don't force anything. Don't show up in spaces that are not for you. Sometimes we find ourselves in these cycles of repeating relationships that no longer serve. They've served their purpose, and it's up to you to learn the lesson so that you can truly move on and get that something better. Ashe? We give thanks for your question. Okay, you said, you know what this is all I needed to hear. Give thanks, give thanks, give thanks. I am so thankful because sometimes we just need to hear it from someone else. We need to see it in a confirmation in this reality because our hearts do get involved. As women, we are constantly wanting to be loved. We are wanting to be appreciated. We wanting to share our life with those that we love. But sometimes we outgrow them. Sometimes we get into a space of understanding how we are worthy, and that individual doesn't have the capacity to hold us. So we have to release them in love, knowing that there is something better, not only for you, but for him. You know, it's always an evolution. And we get in relationships to mirror us, to help us grow, to help us flow, and help us to know truly what we desire. And when things begin to show us what it is, we have to say, yeah, that ain't for me, but I release you in love, knowing that something better is on the way. So I encourage you to continue to do your work, continue to show up, filling your cup with love, knowing that you are worthy, and knowing that the partner for you is there and available. And all you have to do is keep showing up for you, because your true king will show up as your wishes and dreams come true. Expect the miracles. Expect doing the things you love to do, to find the person who loves to do the things you love to do as well, so that you can grow in that space, in that relationship. And you can also mirror one another. Sometimes it's hard when we know we've been in relationships for a while, and this is our comfortable, uncomfortable relationship, right? It's uncomfortable, but it's what we know. But let that ish go. We are in the Scorpio full moon, and it says release those things that no longer serve. And the universe will help you tend to the essentials, will bring you those things that you desire, so that you can truly receive that pot of gold that is available for you. Ashe. Thank you, Layla. So we will tap into, we'll clear that energy, and we'll tap into how good can it get, right? How good can it get? What does the ancestors say about this reading? And maybe it'll be a confirmation for you as well, Layla. All right? So the ancestors are saying they're waiting to help us find our dreams, live our dreams, allow the not so good things to move us into new experiences, new transitions, finding ourselves in that space of trusting our own intuition, trusting our own knowing, so that we can truly begin to receive all the gifts that are available in our own treasure chest. But sometimes it does take other people to help us nourish that. But it's up to us to know our worth, okay? So the card that came out was Boo Boo the Fool. We ain't gonna be Boo Boo the Fool, but we are going to be open to the possibilities. We're gonna be open to the potential that is available to us when we walk away from those things that make us feel like we boo-boo the fool, okay? So we will read the ancestral medicine for this card. Boo-boo the Fool says possibilities and potential. We have unlimited resources and unlimited possibilities available to us as we see these dreams and hopes come into our reality. How do they come? How do they show up? It's about trusting ourselves to move in the direction that feels good. So Boo Boo the Fool is just like the Fool in the tarot, where it says, take a leap, do something different, find a new hobby, find a new thing that you do for fun, and then see if that will bring you more opportunities to have fun. So it says, Boo Boo the Fool says, let's see, it says, I trust that I am unconditionally loved and supported. Just like these cards were saying, we have to begin to balance the yin and the yang of our experiences, the good and the bad, but then we navigate it in the direction that we want to go. No one else can navigate our life for us, but oftentimes we get caught up in relationships, situationships, jobs, partnerships, businesses that no longer serve us. And this is the time to let it go and begin to redirect our course, find a new direction, move into this new transition. And the ancestral medicine for this card says, this is a gentle reminder not to take yourself or anything so seriously. Try approaching life with curiosity and joyous expectations. Back to this. I expect the miracle every day. I will find a way. I know the way. As we adjust our crown, right? It's like, okay, how good can it get? If this isn't working for me, where do I need to go next? What do I need to release? How do I need to just show up as me, unapologetically, authentically, knowing that the universe will help me tend to the essentials, surrendering to the flow of love, knowing that this is where my healing is found, this is where my joy is found, this is where my abundance is found. Yeah. Give thanks, Cliff. Yes. You can ask a question. Please, if you don't mind, heart me, show some love, share it with a friend. But yeah, I'm open to another question. We'll take another question. As I go into the soul's journey, but put your question on in there and I will answer it. So the soul's journey. The soul's journey of Boo Boo the Fool. We're all on this soul's journey. And we can be empathic in the journey. You know, for me, it has been all about feeling the feels, right? You have to feel it to heal it. You have to feel it to move beyond it. You have to feel it to begin to receive it. You have to see it in your third eye. You have to embody the feeling that you want so that you can really, truly receive that miracle. Okay? Empathy says, I am open to seeing both sides of the situation. And this is that Chariot. When you see both sides of the situation, you can navigate it accordingly. Being empathetic, but truly showing up for yourself first. One of the things that I teach my clients is fill your cup. Fill your cup to overflow. Everything that you desire needs to be found within you so that when you seek it, you will find it within you. And then everyone else will get the overflow. You never tip your cup to pour into someone else's. You have to keep your cup full. And that will help you to begin to see both sides of every situation with clarity. Protecting your energy first, protecting your heart first, speaking your truth, and then you will truly receive those miracles. So your question says, I want to know if I'm going to be in a relationship with my best friend. Ooh, that's interesting. In one way, I'm immediately feeling like it is perfect to be in a relationship with your best friend. But then again, you know the ins and out of that friend. And is that truly what you want? You know, do you want the relationship? You said, or just give up and stay friends. Have you been pursuing that relationship? Have you been actively saying, hey, what would it be like if we were to become a couple? What would it be like if we were to move this forward? Because if it's your best friend, you should be able to talk about it, right? So I'm going to go into the angel answers and ask, is it time for Cliff and his best friend to move into a relationship? I'm taking it that you're saying a romantic relationship. It's really good when you can have romantic relationships with your best friend. But then again, if it's not in alignment, maybe it is that you are just to be friends. Maybe it is that you are supposed to help each other grow. But if you haven't yet had that conversation, there it goes. The angels are saying, you know where this is going to go. Maybe you are getting a little sweet on her, but you know she really ain't the one. Or you hope that she's the one, but you know maybe she's not digging on you. But let's see what it says. Yes! Okay, I didn't see it. It was upside down. But it says yes, so give thanks. I said it is good when you can be best friends with your romantic partner, where you can openly share who you are. They know who you are. You know who they are. You share those secrets. You are open, transparent. And yeah, that's a great big yes. So make it clear to her, Cliff, and follow your heart and honor communication. If nothing else, communication is key to any relationship. Being able to truly speak your truth, but also being able to see both sides of the situation, having empathy for one another, and understanding that relationships are hard work, but they take you into beautiful places. They take you places that you may not ever get to go in if you were to go it alone. So hats off and good luck in this relationship. The angels are supporting you and they say yes, go for it. But understand, it's always challenges. You know, we are all human beings. We're trying to be the best that we can be, and sometimes other people's being the best that they can be will trigger us to grow. And it's not to harm us or to talk down to us, but it's to expand us. And we can grow in relationships. And I wish you the best of luck with you and your best friends. Your best friend. Okay, we ain't bringing too many people into the equation, okay? But yes, good luck with that. And I am open to questions, so if anyone else has a question before I finish this reading on this energy of receiving our miracles, releasing those things that no longer serve, so that we can truly unpack this treasure chest of all the good and how good it can get, and be able to nourish it and hold it and have the capacity to trust that as we release, we have room to receive more of the good that we expect. As we navigate the experience and cross over and ask for help. Ask for help in the areas that you're weak. Someone else may be strong, and you want to partner with those people who can help you see a different perspective, see another side of the story, so that you both can navigate in this energy of victorious, right? Victorious. We are all victorious when we use our tools, when we go into our treasure chest. We're going to pull a couple more of our soul's journey. The first one out, oops, they just fell right out. The first one out was empathy. The second one is change. Understand, this Scorpio energy is all about changing, all about releasing, all about coming up to your highest expression while you navigate those things that have kept you stuck, stagnant, in a state of procrastination, a state of seeing yourself not worthy of your best life now, not worthy of seeing your hopes and dreams come true. You have to release that stuff. Release it so that you can embrace the change that is full of everything that you desire. Okay? So this change card says, I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. And again, victorious. You got to move into it. And sometimes you do have to be boo-boo the fool. Take the leap. Do something different. See the possibility and the potential in, as Cliff said, asking the question, can we move on from here? Can we expand this relationship? And then begin to show gratitude. Gratitude and love are the key that unlocks every closed door. When we can be thankful for what we expect to receive on the other side, we can receive it all. And it says, I am thankful for this life and the opportunity that it presents. And sometimes it requires change. Be okay with change. Be okay with releasing old relationships. Be okay with giving thanks for what that relationship taught you. Being grateful for what that job offered you. Being thankful for the ending of a relationship that served its purpose, because it often opens you up to have a capacity to know your worth, to know what you expect, to know the boundaries that you need to set, so that you can truly begin to live your best life now. The next cards we're going to tap into is our chakra alignment cards. As you know, I am a soul guide. I work with ancestral energy. I'm a holistic self-care coach, and I use cards to help people regulate their nervous system, find their true identity, connect with their own divine connection with the Most High, and to find that space of rebirth, as this is the card that came out. This is Scorpio energy, y'all. It's showing out today as we are in this full moon energy. We are ready to come out of the cocoon, come out of those places that have kept you snuggled and safe but uncomfortable. Time to spread your wings and fly, butterfly. It is a time of rebirth. In rebirth, we also have that change. We're no longer going to be a caterpillar. We're no longer going to creep on the ground in the lower frequencies of survival. We are going to release our cares and worries to the ethers so that we can receive and understand our highest potential. We're going to adjust our crown, and we are going to spread our wings in this new life. Every moon cycle, we have a new opportunity. Whether you are in tune with the universe and how the energy of the moon helps us to grow, glow, and flow, the new moon, the full moon are all essential times. New moon, set an intention for what you want to receive. The full moon, celebrate the success of who you are becoming, what you are able to receive, what you are ready and have the capacity to hold. This is that energy. It is celebration time. Sometimes it comes with a lot of tears, you know, being nostalgic about, wow, I can't believe I'm really here. I can't believe I'm still alive. I made it through all of this to get to this space, and I get to receive the joy of my most abundant life now. And then celebrate it. Live in the light of it. Reflect on it. Breathe. Rest. And say thank you. Use gratitude as a tool to bring more things into your frequency for you to be thankful for. So this rebirth card says, I am completely supported in my current rebirth, and I am open to the magic of the universe birthing within me. We give thanks. We are all magical creatures. If you have air in your lungs, if you have a heart that is beating, if you have a mind that can think or imagine or dream, you are magical. Now it's up to you to use that imagination, as we talked about yesterday, to create the experience by doing the little things. As I tell a lot of my clients, small hinges open big doors. We may think that, oh, I'm doing the same thing over and over, but is that same thing making you feel good? Is that same thing filling your cup with joy or allowing your cup to remain full? If it is, keep doing it. Keep doing it. And before you know it, you will find yourself at this space of miracles being made manifest in your right now reality. We don't have to wait for it. We just have to navigate our experiences and see the good in all things. Being able to see both sides of the situation, knowing that even our trials and tribulations have come to make us stronger, have come to allow us to see parts of ourselves that we need to maybe release and let go. And embrace the change and go with the flow, knowing that we can nourish the good of how good it can get. So yes, this is our reading for today. I give thanks for you who have allowed me to tap into your energy and pull cards on your situation. And I want to do more of it. So please share, like, follow. Go to my Circle of Sister Table Talk page on YouTube and see the full recap. Follow me on Facebook. Follow me on Instagram, goodvibesloungellc.com, and then come out and retreat with me. I am here in Atlanta, Georgia. I have a holistic self-care center called the House of Shakim, where it is a transitional housing housing development where I offer the program of Align, where I work with women to align their chakras, to open up to just how good life can be while they navigate situations that may have dysregulated their nervous system. I offer healing modalities of tarot, of plant medicine, of intuitive guided energy healing, and just identity merging, finding yourself. This is what I do every day of my life, and I love what I do. And when I come on here, it's just my time to play with my little girl, to help me see myself doing what I love to do, sharing my gifts, sharing my talents, and sharing love unconditionally. We all are going through things. No one has figured it out. But when you can come into the frequency of love, frequency of gratitude, it can give you that space of peace to really begin to regulate your nervous system, regulate your heart space, and really begin to see your highest wishes and dreams come true as you adjust your crown. So I am your soul sister, speaking out, fixing crowns in the process. And until next time, I'll be back here. Don't know what time, but definitely tomorrow. Continuing my 365 days of going live on TikTok just for the joy of it. So until next time, sending you all peace and love from my heart. Ashe.